Are you going on a cruise and thinking about getting a drink package? And even if it's still worth it, while drink packages are tempting, there are some reasons, even besides the cost, that not buying a beverage package might be better for you. Hi there, I'm Ilana from the website lifewellcruise.com. Welcome back to my channel. Now, even though I like a good drink package, there are some times where the value just isn't there. Now, in this video, I'm going to share with you over 10 reasons maybe not to get the drink package. And of course, you're going to decide for yourself what's good for one person is not going to be the same for somebody else. But I am also going to share with you 3 reasons that maybe you should. Now, before I get started, I did want to mention that if you like this video, if you find it helpful, informative, or enjoyable in any way, then please do give this video a big thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And please subscribe if you haven't done so already. I would love to have you here within the Life Well Cruise community. Let's get started. Number 1, drink packages can be expensive. At the low end, a drink package is usually going to be about $70 plus the gratuity of 20%. And this is on every single day of your cruise. And at the higher end, it can be over $100 a day. So you really do need to do a little bit of the drink math to see during your cruise if this is actually going to be a good value and are you going to be able to get your money's worth during your cruise. Number 2, the itinerary. Now, some things to think about. There are actually 2 kinds of itineraries where it might not be worth it to get a drink package. So one of them is when it's a port intensive itinerary. And we had this a couple of times, especially when we were in Europe. We maybe had a cruise that was 10 days long and we had 8 ports of call. So in that case, if we were paying outright for a drink package, we really wouldn't have a lot of opportunities to drink while we were on the ship. Maybe we'd have some wine in the evening time, maybe we'd have a cocktail at night, but it didn't give us a lot of time. Whereas maybe when you're on a Caribbean cruise and you only have 2 or 3 ports of call, and maybe you spend a lot of time on the ship, that would be a better value. But the other itinerary that it might not be worth it is on a short sailing. Now, I'll tell you, last year we did a cruise. It was a 4-day cruise on Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas, and we opted not to get the drink package because, to be honest, I think it was about $90 per person per day. And we just didn't think for those 4 days it would be worth it. We were able to bring some wine on board. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on, but we still decided to drink as normal and we wanted to calculate it. And honestly, we did save money by not getting the drink package. Number 3, restrictions on sharing. So everybody in the cabin has to get the drink package, I think on every cruise line right now. So in that case, if you drink perhaps, but the other person or people in your stateroom don't drink, it just might not be worth it, because if you're paying a total of, let's say, even $140 for the cabin per day, are you on your own going to be drinking that value? It might not be likely. And in that case, you might want to skip it. Number 4, you are not consuming at least 6 drinks a day. Now, 6 drinks a day might sound like a lot when you're at home watching this video and maybe you're going to work during the day, or maybe even you're retired and you're not used to having 6 glasses of wine and cocktails every day. But vacation is a little bit different. So be realistic about this. You might have a couple of glasses of wine in the evening time. You might have a mimosa or 2 in the morning. You might have a frozen cocktail or 2 in the afternoon, and then there's a pre-dinner martini and there's after-dinner drinks at the club. So you could see how you could easily go over 6 drinks a day. But if you know that you're not going to be, it probably is better to skip it. Number 5, you have cruise loyalty perks. Now, depending on the cruise line, you might get free drinks as part of your loyalty perks. And if you get free drinks a day, sometimes some people that are Diamond members on Royal Caribbean tell me that they get 4 or 5 drinks a day. And honestly, I think that's fantastic. If I got that with my loyalty perks, I don't think I probably would get a drink package. But please do let me know if you get those loyalty perks. I definitely think in that case, the drink package may not be for you. The free beverages on a cruise are going to be enough for you. Now, there are different ways to have free beverages, and we'll talk about the alcoholic beverages in just a minute. But there are a lot of free drinks that are available on a cruise, and I think new cruisers in particular, it can be confusing to know what is included. So soda is not included on most cruise lines, but you do have iced tea, you do have lemonade, you do have a variety of juices that are available. You have your basic coffee, your basic tea, and as well you have milk, chocolate milk, etc. that's available in the morning. So if that's all fine for you, you are going to be fine. But there are other ways that you can get a little bit of alcohol for free as well. These include the welcome back party. So that's a party for past passengers. These might be between 30 minutes and an hour, and you're going to get a variety of free drinks. On some cruise lines, you're going to have a champagne waterfall for a formal night where they do give out sparkling wine. And there are other occasions that you have an opportunity to get some free drinks. So these also include the champagne art auction. You have a preference for top shelf liquors. Now, before you go and buy the drink package, check what is actually included. Sometimes the basic drink package doesn't include those top shelf liquors that you might prefer. The drink package doesn't include what you want. Now, every cruise line does things just a little bit different, but sometimes the drink packages don't include the kind of things that you'd really like to drink. Now, this is beyond alcohol, so even specialty coffee or bottled water, you might assume that that is included because you've had that with another cruise line, but it is not always. So make sure you know before you buy. Number 8, the cruise line allows you to bring wine. Now, this is one of my favorite ones, and this was my little trick that we used when we were on our 4-day cruise. We were 3 adults, so we were able to bring 3 bottles of wine. That was enough for us for our 4-day cruise. And something else you can do is you can actually make your own drinks a little bit, not by sneaking in alcohol on the cruise ship, but you can bring oftentimes a bottle of Prosecco or a bottle of sparkling wine, and you can even make your own mimosa. Number 9, you spend a lot of time in the casino. So if you spend a lot of time in the casino, you will be accumulating points. And on some cruise ships, this means that they're going to be awarding you some free drinks as well. Now, I have 2 more reasons why you might not want to get the drink package, but then I do have 3 reasons why you probably will want to get it. Number 10. Now, this is one we really don't talk about very often, but I think it's a reality for some people. You're focused on your health and wellness. Now, maybe you recently lost weight, and the idea of drinking a lot and all of those calories just probably isn't going to be the best for your plan. Or maybe you're working out a lot and you're just not going to feel good if you are drinking a lot. So there are a variety of reasons, but if that is you, you're probably best off skipping the drink package. Now, I have one more, so I am going up to number 11, and then I'll be sharing the 3 reasons that you might want to consider a drink package. So number 11 is because you've booked a suite. And in a lot of cases, not all cruise lines, but in a lot of cases, you may have a drink package that's included. But in addition to this, you may have a fully stocked minibar. You may be getting full bottles of alcohol. You may be invited to different parties and gatherings on the cruise ship where alcohol is included, and that might be enough for you. All right, here are 3 reasons you probably should get a drink package, or at least consider it. So number 1 is that the cruise line is offering a promotion or a bundle type package. So there are several of these days where you're not paying outright for the beverage package, but instead you are getting a sort of bundle or promotion. So this could be Princess Plus, where your Wi-Fi, your gratuities, your drinks, some of your casual dining are included in one price, and it does make it a really good value. Holland America has Have It All. Norwegian Cruise Line has More at Sea. So there are different cruise lines that have these different benefits. Now, even then, you still want to do your own calculations because these bundles are not free. There is a cost to them, so you still want to see if they're worth it for you, but oftentimes the value is really there for many people. Number 2 reason to get the drink package is that you'll at least break even. So if you think that you're going to break even, it might just put you at ease to get the drink package and not to have to worry about the price. And number 3, because you've done a little bit of cruise math. Now, what I mean by this is perhaps you've prepaid for your drink package, you bought it when you booked your cruise, and this way you do have peace of mind. You've tried any of the different drinks on the cruise ship, but because you paid for it in advance, it basically feels like it's included or free by the time you get on the cruise, and maybe you'll just have a better vacation. Now, I really want to hear from you. Please let me know, drink package, yes or no, and let me know your own experiences, which cruise line you think has the best drink package or the best bundle. please let us know down in the comments below. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Bye for now and happy cruising.